let's just begin. So, hey guys, I'm Vidya, and in this webinar, I'm going to teach you some guitar basics. And so, tell me one thing, you guys want me to speak in Hindi or in English? Just type it in the chat box quickly. Guys, type it in the chat box. Anything's fine, okay? Anything? Okay. So, I'll be using English, okay? So, let's just begin. So, in this webinar, I'm going to teach you the basics. So, let's just start. Uh, Before you start with the guitar, you should always make sure that your guitar is tuned, and to make sure that the most easy uh, tuning device or thing you can use is a tuning app, which is nowadays available on any phone, Android or any phone. Okay, so it's a guitar tuner app. You can just use it, and it's simple as that. You can just rotate these tuning pegs accordingly. These tuning pegs you can see. You can rotate these and tune the guitar, the strings. Okay, so you just need to you just need to be careful about this thinnest most string as a beginner, because it's very weak and you don't need to rotate it very fastly. You just need to rotate it slowly. Okay, so the next thing is, let me tell you something about the strings. So tell me how many of you know the name of these six strings. Just type in the chat box, please. Hurry up. No. Okay, I will tell you. Okay. The the six strings you can see in the guitar have name according to the notes. The first string is E, second is A, and then it's D, then it's G, and then it's B, and then it's E. So these are the six strings you need to remember the name of. So you will be thinking how you will remember the name. Okay. So as a beginner, I learned this sentence to remember this thing, the same way you learn for exams. I used this sentence: Eddie ate dynamite. Good by Eddie. So this is how you remember the six strings names. Okay. So you also need to know the. So how many of you know the 12 notes of music? Let me know in the chat box, please. Hurry up. How many of you know the 12 notes of music? Anyone? I don't know. That's in Hindi. Let me tell you that. Wait a second. We have 12 notes for guitar or music. So we have it starts with A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F, G, F sharp, G sharp. So you need to remember that B and E don't have any sharps. Okay, these are the 12 notes. And if you if you if okay, someone is there. Okay, so if you are talking from ascending order, like in ascending from A to A sharp, it's called A sharp. But if you're talking it like B, and then you go back to A sharp. It's not called A sharp, it's B flat. That is written as capital B and small b. Okay, so that's how you read the notes. That's the basic thing you need to know about notes when you begin. And let's get back. So, this note and this remembering the name of the notes will help you to know what notes you are playing on the strings. You know, I have told you that this is the lowermost string is E string. Okay, so if you play the open E string without pressing uh, any fret, let me tell you something that this is called the fretboard. Okay, and you have this metal strips which parts the fretboard into parts, and the fretboards are parted in such way that you can call it first fret. This one is the first fret, then you have the second fret, then third fret, then fourth fret, then fifth, and then so on. You have these frets. Okay, then you have these dotted these white dots so that you can remember the fret numbers easily. Like you have a single dot on the third fret, then you have on fifth fret, and then you have seventh, and then ninth, and then on the 12th you have two dots, so that you can remember the fret numbers easily without actually counting it like from the start. Okay, so and also you also you need to know that these strings are counted from downwards. Okay, so from the down it's the downmost string is first string, and then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth, and then sixth. Okay, then it's counted from downwards. So what was I telling is, when you know the notes, 12 notes, you can know that which string are you playing. Okay, I mean, which note are you playing on the string? So if you take, so for example, take the E string, lower E string, I mean the first string, it's E string, I have told you. Then if you press the first if you press the first fret on first string, it's F, as there is no sharp for E, it's F. And then you have F sharp, and then you have G, then G sharp, then A, then A sharp, then B, then C sharp, then D, D sharp, E, and then, sorry, E. Yeah. So it's same for the other thing. And you also might be thinking that why we have two E strings. So these two E strings are the same E note. These produce the sounds of same E note, but they are two octave. They have a difference of two octaves. So one the uppermost E is two octaves lower than the lowermost E. It is high string and it is low string. So guys, just tell me in the chat box, is it clear up till now? Just quickly type in the chat box. Okay, very much. Okay, cool. So let's move further. I will now tell you some simple chords, okay, which you can start with. Let me just show you the chord diagrams, okay. Wait a second. So these are the first three chords you can learn, because these are the chords I also started with, okay. So the first chord you see on the screen is E minor. So let me tell you how to read the chord diagrams, okay. The first one is E minor. You can see that you have two black dots, and you have, this is the representation of a fretboard. You can see it's first string, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then sixth, lower to upwards. Then you have three white dots, which means that you have to play it as open, strum it as open, which means you don't need to place any finger on these strings, but you still need to play them. And then you have two black dots, which means then you have to place your finger on these two, strings and fret position. Okay. Then you have this chord diagram of C, in which you have a finger placed on your first fret, second string, and then second fret, fourth string, and then third fret, fifth string, and the cross means that you don't need to play this string. This is C, and then D, it's third, for second fret, first string, third fret, second string, and second fret, third string, and you don't need to play the top two strings. So I will just tell you playing how to play in the guitar. Let me just show you. So I have shown you the chord diagrams, so I guess you can now read the chord diagrams. Are the chord diagrams clear to you guys? Just type in the chat box. I will show you how to play that on guitar. Anyone? Yes. Okay. So let me show you. I have shown the chord diagrams, and let me show you how to play it on guitar. There, for E minor, you can place your second finger on second fret, fifth string, and then you can place your finger on second fret, third string, and you strum all the strings. That's E minor. Okay. Then for C major, you can place your first finger on first fret, second string. Then you can place your second finger on second fret, fourth string, and then you can place your third finger on third fret, fifth string, and you strum all the strings, but you don't have to strum the uppermost string, but you can do that. As a beginner, you can do that, but you don't have to do that to be accurate. Okay, so you can mute that by placing your finger on the first uppermost string. That means if you place your, let me tell you one thing. As a beginner, you need to use a pick. Wait a second. You need to use a pick because when you use a pick, you can easily hear that it produces a loud sound, and this helps you to hear that are you playing the chords accurately or not, because you need to press it harder, the strings, and if you don't press it harder, then it will produce a muted sound. So just like I was telling C major, and then we move on to D major. D major is first finger on second fret, third string, and second finger on fret, first string, and the third finger is on third fret, second string, and you strum the down four chords, and that's D major. So we have E major, C major, and D major. Sorry, that was E minor, the first one. So guys, oh, D in guitar is same as G. Yeah, D in guitar is same as G in ukulele. Yeah, that's right side. So chords, are the chords clear to you guys? Can you just type clear in the chat box quickly? Yes, okay. Yes, clear. Okay. So, yeah. So I will tell you how to start practicing chord shifting. Okay, so you can take any of your favorite song with these three chords. There are many songs in these three chords. Okay, so I will tell you. For example, you can just start by humming and singer strumming the chords. Okay, so let me take. So this will help you in practicing shifting of chords, and you will also stay motivated to play your favorite song. Okay, then after you practice shifting the chords, you can move on to actually singing and singer strumming like this. सारी रात आए बरसा पल पल यादों में मरता माने ना मेरी मन मेरा. So yeah, so after you are able to sing and singer strum the chords and shift the chords easily, you can move on to learning a strumming pattern. Okay, so let me teach you just one strumming pattern. Okay, so for example, let's take down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down. So you need to practice this until you are able to sing and play like me. Okay? So, I mean, you are able to talk and play like me. That means you don't have to think so hard while playing. You have to practice that much, okay? After you practice that much and you are easily able to play the strumming pattern, you can start singing, or you can also start with humming, okay, and strumming like this. So you can, after this, you can also sing and play. So let me just sing and play, okay? The strumming. सारी रात आए बरसा बस पर यादों में बरसा माने ना मेरे मन मेरा थोड़े होश मदहोशी सी नींद बेहोशी सी है जाए ना मेरे गम मेरा पागल से गाना है दीवाना दीवाना समझना हो कभी चुप चुप रहे कभी गाया ये करे फिर पूछे मेरी तारीफ सुनाया करे कोई हकीकत तो कोई फसाना है खुद जाने अगर तो इतना कि ये मेरा दीवाना है रे मेरा मानना मेरा. So, guys, can you tell me, is it clear till now? Amazing. Okay. Thank you, Aditya. Okay. Let's just play some more song with these three strumming pattern and same chords. Uh, can we play some more song? This type, yes, if you want me to play more, okay? Yeah, sure. So, sure. We will use the same strumming pattern, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and the same three chords. Okay, on the last song, I also used G major in one place. So I will also tell you how to play G major. Okay, so G major is your first finger on second fret, fifth string and your second finger on third fret, sixth string, and your third finger on third fret and first string. That's G major. Okay, so I was telling the more song with these three: E minor, D major, and C major, and same strumming pattern. Okay, so let's go. Uh, we can play more songs like Okay, let's move on to next song. I will tell you more songs with the same chords, okay, and strumming pattern. We have. Then we can play many more songs like oh, and many more such songs like this. So, is it clear, guys? Just type amazing. Okay, mashup. Yeah, I will do mashup and let you guys know in the group. Also, I will be sharing a group link. You guys can join. It's a Telegram group link, and I can also make a WhatsApp group link in group if you want. I will for now I will share a Telegram group link. You guys can join it. So so let me let just end the webinar here, and guys, you guys can ask any question if you have. Let's do a short Q&A. Guys, can you guys can ask any question? Just type in the chat box. I have to keep it short because it has to be short. Okay, guys, do you have any question? Just type quickly, then I will share a Telegram. What's the life? What's the timeline to get a good level of confidence? Okay, there's no timeline actually. You just need to practice more. As you practice more, you will get confident automatically. Okay. Any more questions, guys? What is the use of catapult and when to use? Do you catapult? Do you mean capo? Shreya, do you mean a capo? Yeah, the capo. Okay, let me just show you. So we have capo to change the pitch. Okay, the scale. Let me tell you how. You can place the capo on fretboard according to your voice, and if you place the same song on the same chords and you put the capo on first fret, then the pitch will go higher for your voice. For example, like this. down to the second, third fret and go so on, the scale, the pitch will go higher. And if you don't want to go higher for your voice, you can just change the scale. You can play the same song using A minor, F major, and G major. So, for example, I place the capo on third fret, and I'm playing the same song on another scale, and I can play that E minor, C major, and D major with capo here because that goes higher, and I can do that right now. And I will sing that on A minor scale. So here it goes. सारी रात आए पल पल यादों में मरता हमारे न मेरी मन मेरा दूर दूर होशी होशी सी नींद बेहोशी सी है न जाने कुछ भी ना मन मेरा. So in this way you can play same song according to your voice range by using this capo. Okay, you can change the scale pitch. Okay, is it clear, Shreya? And you guys, do you have any more questions? Let me just share with you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so guys, do you have any more question? That was a great. Wait, yeah. So let me just. Okay, so I think I will share that group link later because I don't know why it's not showing up the group link. I will share with you guys later, okay? And I will keep you updated about cards and ukulele. So, how many of you want to learn ukulele basics? Let me know in the chat box. We can do a separate. Yeah, Sai, you want to learn? Okay, we can do a separate webinar about that. Okay, meeting. Yeah. Yeah, Aditya, you would also like, okay, we can do that separate meeting on that. So let's just end the webinar, and I hope you guys liked it and you were able to learn something about guitar. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Shreya, Yash, Aditya, Varol, everyone. Yeah, I will share the group link. I'm not able to do it right now. I will share with you all, and you can join that. And I will keep you updated about other meetings and blog posts and everything. Okay, bye bye.